Hey boo, welcome home. So today we are doing a pick a card reading for you, and they will be divided in two parts. Part 1 is available right here, and the topic for this reading is what are you learning from your enemies in this life, or what are your enemies teaching you in this lifetime. Okay, this is going to be the topic on YouTube. Part 2 of this reading will be available on my Patreon. The link will be given in the description box below. And the topic for this is, what is the life purpose of your enemy? What are they here to accomplish in this life? What are they meant to do? And are they even aware about their life purpose, right? So the link to this reading will be available in the description box below. You can click on the link and you can join my Patreon exclusive pick a card tier to get access to all my readings over there. All right. So pick a pile from the 3 options that are in front of you right now, and we will dive into your reading. I'll see you in your piles. Peace. All right, so pile 1, let's tap into your energy and see what is your enemy teaching you in this lifetime. What are you learning from your enemy in this lifetime? What are they here to teach you for pile 1? Okay, we have Child Eternal in reverse. Okay, we'll keep it upright here. All right, let's get more on this. We have Child Nature. And we have Fool in reverse, so we'll keep it upright here just to read. Okay, and there's green color here, and root chakra energy here, and heart chakra energy right here. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have Alchemist. Okay, so let's keep all the cards here. All right. So, pile 1. What is your enemy here to teach you in this lifetime? Okay. I feel like pile 1, the kind of enemy that you're dealing with in this situation and in this lifetime, is someone who is very, very immature. Okay, so either they play very childish or they act childish. Okay, and they do it in order to get favors from people. All right, they love getting favors from people. They could act like the most innocent person in the world. Okay, they could act like they love animals or that animals love them, right? And they do this out of wanting to convince the other people that they are a kind-hearted soul. So they wear a mask of a kind-hearted childish soul. Okay, so this person, whenever they act childish or whenever they act very kind or very like they could act with puppy eyes and request you for things, and they do this on purpose. Okay, that's a mask that they wear. All right, with the Fool here. Okay, this person is someone who is unable to grow up in life. Okay, and they also hate responsibilities. This is not someone who enjoys people giving them responsibilities or them taking orders from people or them working under someone. They do not like authority in any way. So they have to act childish so that even authorities melt their hearts towards your enemy. Okay, so you could have dealt with this person and you know exactly who I'm talking about, right? Because you see this person, you see their mask, you literally see behind their mask. I'm hearing like you see beneath the surface, but this person only reveals that side to you because in front of the world they have to have a facade of someone who's very, very childlike, very innocent, very much like an animal lover. Okay, this person could also pretend to be someone who is always looking at the world from a fresh perspective and from a very innocent perspective, like from a very childlike perspective, so that no matter what they do, it's always forgiven, or that people always take their side. So in case something happens, they have people on their corner to back them up, especially when it comes to you, pile 1, right? Now again, with this Alchemist, this is what you're learning from this enemy, right? This is what they're teaching you. They're teaching you that no matter how much they portray this mask in front of people of being very childlike, of being someone who's very innocent in that way, they can do no wrong, they can do no harm, right? At the same time, if they are inflicting such level of annoyance on you by either being extremely dependent on you, it could be for your money, for your security, for your stability. This person could be eyeing those things because at the end of the day, they don't like taking responsibility for anything, right? It's teaching you to be more responsible in life. It's teaching you that no matter how much of a shitty situation this person wants to make in your life, that you can turn that shit into gold, literally, okay? I feel like you're also learning how to laugh through situations that this person creates in your life, okay? I feel like you've also learned to understand that it doesn't have to be all that serious. This person could also be someone who's like a jokester, like I said, you know, they could make you laugh, or they could make other people laugh as well. So they wear that mask very nicely, is what I'm picking up from this person. They wear their mask very nicely to the point where it's quite convincing to other people that this person can do no wrong, can do no harm. But internally, you know that this person doesn't want to grow up. They do not want to be responsible in life. They have extreme codependency on others. They feed off of others' energies because they don't have self-identity, because they are still stuck in a childhood state of being, is what I'm hearing. For some of them, they had parents who were quite foolish with them in a way, like no matter how much this person tried to express themselves, their parents either did not care, or their parents themselves were not responsible enough to take care of the child of your enemy, to the point where they also developed these traits and habits, okay? And I feel like their parents could have also been someone who is extremely codependent on this person for validation, for appreciation, and if they never got it, then the child was scolded, or you know, things were taken out on this person. So regardless, what is this person teaching you? This person is teaching you not to take life so seriously, because at the end of the day, they behave like a child and they get away with the worst things that you have seen about this person, right? This person, no matter how much they don't want to grow up, you see people coddle this person. You see people cheer up and be like, okay, no worries, I'm here for you, or I can do this for you, I can do that for you. Like, people are ready to help this person. People are ready to be on this person's side, no matter, because they wear that mask, right? So in a way, it's also teaching you to understand what you personally value. It's teaching you to mature up, okay? It's teaching you to take responsibility and become a matured adult, no matter what your age is. It's teaching you how to also, in a way, I'm hearing, improve your way of connecting with people and communicating with people, because this person has always had a hard time communicating with you, is what I'm picking up, okay? This person could have an abusive personality. This person shows that they are very childlike, and they could act very innocent and very, you know, they could have those puppy eyes whenever they need something. And they could play the victim a lot of times because they are a child at the end of the day, right? I told you, they play the role of a child, and that is their mask. They fool around, that is their mask. So their foolishness and their childish act is teaching you to grow up. It's teaching you to understand what happens when someone misuses their power and knowledge because they have it, and what happens when they abuse the power that they have over people. They, at the end of the day, they look foolish, they look childish, and it's not like people don't figure this person out at all. There are people who actually have started figuring out this person and this person's manipulative ways of doing this, okay? So I feel like now, since dealing with this person, with such levels of immaturity and such levels of not wanting to take responsibility, being abusive, eyeing your financial security because they don't know whether they can be happy with what they have. Or they could also be someone who's like a child. When you see a child will always want something that the other child has at the same time, right? So for example, if there are two children playing and one child has a toy, the other child will be like, I want a toy too, I want that, right? So then there could be a conflict between the children because of the same. So I feel like this person has that mentality, is they want to like take away what's yours. This person could also want to take away your innocence and your childlike nature, or this person could have done that to you as well. Which is what I'm also getting at, is that it has actually taught you to understand what your true power is, to stand in your power, to understand that no matter how shitty a situation is, you can turn it around in your favor, because you're learning that through this person. You're also learning how to fearlessly reveal your emotion, because I feel like no matter how much you hide your emotion from this person starts thinking that you're doing it because you have some ulterior motive against this person, right? And when you show your emotion to this person, then they start gossiping about you behind your back and talk ish about you to other people, saying that this is what you said about the other person, and they make up lies, is what I'm hearing. It's a very childish way of manipulating, but again, it's also quite thought after, okay? This is not someone who's just doing it because they're stuck in their childhood trauma. No, this person knows what they're doing. And somehow I feel like they're also beyond help, because I don't think they are ready to have like a mature conversation with a therapist or with someone who can actually get to the root of their issue, because they don't think they have an issue, because they're a child. Do children ever self-reflect and think about what problems they are creating in their parents' lives? They don't, right? Because they don't have that maturity. This person uses that as a mask. So that's what you are realizing, pile 1, is that no matter what you do, this person will always play this childish act and get out of situations. And so in a way now you have realized that you are maturing, you are growing, you are aging, you are also gaining a lot of wisdom from this situation, and you will not repeat certain mistakes that this person is making in their life by doing this, because at the end of the day they look foolish, they look childish, and I feel like people are also figuring them out. So if you feel like this person is not being figured out, or people don't realize what this person is doing, a lot of people think this person is literally a fool, okay? A lot of people think that this person does not know when to stop joking, I'm hearing. So this person could maybe crack jokes at very serious situations, and it could give away on what's going on with their own mental health. Some people also have started noticing that this person has kind of lost it a little bit, is what I'm hearing, okay? And this person also could use humor to embarrass you or wound you, but in a way this has taught you to be fearlessly revealing your own emotion and to not wear a mask, because it's asking you to tap into more of your authenticity, pile 1. It's also helping you laugh at absurdity of other people and also hypocrisy of other people, okay? That's becoming more and more funny to you, because yeah, you are the emperor with the page of coins in reverse. This person is a page of coins in reverse in front of you. Like, you have grown to such an extent due to this person, like, so we have to give them their kudos, because at the end of the day it's like they have been a catalyst for your growth, for you to learn your own alchemy, right? Yeah, so give me more for pile 1 spirit. What is pile 1's enemy teaching them in this lifetime? We have Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, let's get more. Pile One spirit. We have 5 of Wands. Yeah. I feel like this person is someone who this person has something against people who have genuine emotions towards them. This person gets triggered with that, is what I'm hearing, right? And in a way that has taught you to also be more like careless about it, is what I'm hearing. Like you laugh it off, you are someone who's quite, you have a friendship with animals, you communicate with nature spirits. Like there's a determination within you to be able to have a level of your inner child activated within you, to the point where you don't abuse that power over others, because you realize like what people can do with this kind of a mask and how it can come back to bite you in the ASS, to be honest, right? So I feel like, let's get a bit more on this. But this person loves to create conflict with you, and you have also learned how to get away from conflicts, okay, with this person especially. And I feel like you give them back what they give you, or you mirror them. Yeah, we have 8 of Wands. I feel like you have also learned to like draw boundaries and walk away, especially when they create a lot of conflict with you, or they are jealous of what you have going on, or the opportunities that are headed your way. This person acts very immature and starts fights with you about like your opportunities or what it is that you're doing, okay, because they don't want, yeah, Ace of Cups. It's like they don't want you to have emotional fulfillment in this life. Like they have a problem with you feeling emotionally complete and whole and fulfilled. So they could have been someone who tried to damage your heart in that way, by affecting your emotions in a negative way, by either being abusive, by being someone who's quite toxic towards you and using this mask to convince others that you are the problem, right? So they could have gathered other people against you to like target you, to come after you, and they could have done it from a space of Page of Cups in reverse, which is emotional manipulation and immaturity, okay? And we have Hierophant. Look at you laughing right here, like pile, oh my goodness, pile 1. This is crazy, all right? Yeah, we have Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck right here. Yeah, I feel like you have realized that this person is, I'm hearing the jokes on them, pile 1, like that's what you have realized and that's what you're learning. Again, this with the Hierophant, this is like a very strong spiritual lesson for you in this lifetime with this person. Now this person could be literally someone who's younger than you, or this person definitely acts younger than you. Like I'm telling you, this is their mask, this is what they do. And every time they do this, they get away with stuff that they do behind closed doors towards you. Either create fights with you, create lies about you, create gossip about you, to the point where there are other people who they rile up to come against you, right? Because this person is quite jealous of how you can laugh it off, or how you can also mirror them in a way. So you mirror their childishness, okay? You mirror the way that they behave, okay? Yeah, and they can't tolerate that, because I feel like you do it from a space of authentic emotion because like you genuinely laugh at them, and this person is actually just playing a role of this personality, and inwardly they are quite bitter and sad and miserable. And somewhere it's like it has taught you to also value the opportunities that you have, because if this person is so hell-bent on hating you and seeing your opportunities as an offense to themselves, then they must be some really great opportunities, right? So you are realizing, like, if they have to gather so many people against you because you are learning something, or because you're gaining wisdom or knowledge, or because you're authentic to who you are as a person, if they have to gather so many people to come against you, you must be one heck of a powerful person. Pile 1, literally, okay? You know the word I was about to say, right? Those who know, who you know, right? I didn't want to say the word, but regardless. Yeah, we have Chariot, because I feel like you embrace your dark and your light side. You're not someone who hides your dark side and just appears like this white horse. And you're a very dangerous person to deal with, pile 1, to be honest. This enemy of yours has made you a very dangerous person to deal with. Because now you have balanced your masculine and your feminine energy, your dark and your light energy, your shadow and your higher self energy. And this has been a major lesson for you, because I feel like you genuinely cared for this person. You genuinely love this. I feel like you still have care for this person in your heart, but it's like deep in your heart now. You're not gonna let yourself get hurt by this person anymore. That's what you have learned. You have learned how to protect your heart and your heart space and your heart chakra, as well as your root chakra here, because a lot of reds are coming here, which is protect your finances from this person, protect your emotions from this person, protect your way of generosity and your way of loving and giving from this person. But at the same time also understand, like, when you see such an archetype in the world, how to sit back and observe before you make a decision about whether this person is trustworthy or not, based on how innocent and how childlike and how much of puppy eyes they have, or how much of a jokester they are, right? So there's a lot of discernment, and there's a lot of laughter behind that discernment, and there's a lot of wisdom that's gained behind that. There's a lot of wise conversations that you have learned to have with people, to also kind of peer into their heart, is what I'm hearing. And it could be through either arguments, or it could be through emotional vulnerability. But without seeing those two things, I feel like it's difficult for you to know whether you can trust someone or not. And this is what you have learned from this person. You have also learned to value yourself a lot more. You have learned the true value and the true power of who you are without having to abuse it over other people. And it comes from the core of you. With the heart here, it comes from the core and the pure heart that you have. That's why you have been able to align your chariot. That's why you have been able to align your dark and your light side within yourself. Okay? And that is leading to you reconciling your masculine and your feminine energies. Okay? Like coming into a union with yourself and accepting all aspects of yourself in a way. Because if this person is getting away with stuff like this, with the Ace of Wands, I feel like you feel quite passionate about what you can achieve from a space of true authenticity. Right? Yeah. Because this person, I feel like they constantly want to cause arguments, cause fights, okay, cause other people to go against you, always have competition with you, okay, always kind of looking at what you have going on, okay, very, and you could laugh at this literally, like you have started laughing at this or laughing it off. Maybe in the past it brought you a lot of like stress and worry, like why is this person so hell-bent on defeating me or trying to win with me or against me or something like that. Like it really affected your emotions and your heart. And now there's a level of maturity, there's a level of understanding that this person is after the fool's gold. This person is after the shortcuts. This person is after things that don't last for a long time, because this person is actually sad, right? And when someone manifests from a space of bitterness and sadness and hatred, no matter how much they portray in the world that those things get you to the top, or walking over other people to get to the top is how it's supposed to be, that's not how true long-lasting foundations are built. It's just not possible. There has to be a balance, right? So until one achieves that level of balance, that's impossible. And I feel like you have realized this. Okay, you're learning this. through this person. And you're also learning how to hold back your temper, hold back your anger issues, right? So whenever you feel angry, like you have learned how to alchemize your emotions and painful emotions, traumatic, triggering emotions into laughter, into joy, into happiness, into love, into freedom. That's what I'm hearing. Like you have learned how to alchemize your emotions through this person, because this person could have caused you to feel very much cornered or grounded in a negative way. Like I'm hearing imprisoned in your mind. This person could have made you feel like you were walking on eggshells. Okay, could have targeted you really badly because they didn't want to grow up. Okay, that's the reason, and you were too wise for them to not get triggered by, right? So yeah, I have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus. Okay, yeah, Aries as well. Yeah, so Aquarius I'm getting as well, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah, so these could be your signs, their signs. Check out the part 2 of this reading. It will be available on my Patreon. Okay, the link will be given in the description box below for the Patreon reading. And the Patreon reading is, what is the life purpose of this person, this enemy of yours? What are they here to do? Because they are so focused on you that they are missing out on their true life purpose. And what is that life purpose exactly? We are going to figure out on Patreon. So if you're interested in that, do check it out. Okay, if you want to book a private reading with me, my Etsy link is given in the description box as well. Oops, I forgot to give you an advice pile. Yeah, but check out the description box in case you also want to donate tarot decks and oracle decks to my channel. Okay, you can donate through my Etsy or Amazon wishlist. Both wishlists are available in the description box below. You can also donate through my PayPal. Okay, so let's see. Any advice, Spirit, for pile 1? I mean, although you don't need any advice, but ooh, we have time for a nap. Let's read that for you. Some of you could have like black hair, or you could have dreadlocks. Okay, you could have yeah, I'm seeing dark hair, black hair, brown hair, okay, long hair also, some of you. You could love to make braids. By the way, I have 2 braids cards here as well. Okay, some of you love braids. All right. So let's read this. 24. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. I feel like that's what this person is teaching you, pile 1, literally. Okay, you're learning to relax, like you are learning to go with the flow. Like, you know, maybe you started wearing more comfortable clothes. Maybe this person was quite judgmental, or because they wear a mask, like looking at you being so authentic and shining your true light in the world is something that's so triggering, because they feel so jealous of you, right? This person could have also spiritually attacked you. I see the moon here. Okay, they could have made you feel like you were becoming lazy, or you didn't want to work, or they could have also messed with your intuition. Okay, or could have come in your dreams a lot of times with the moon here. So let the cares of the world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists, and your desires. Okay, this person actually taught you to relax and to take a vacation sometimes, like literally. Okay, because maybe you became like a hard worker, or you started grinding at your goals or hustling, and this person was not doing any of it and still at times earning favors from people or things like that. So you kind of learned a little bit from them as well, not gonna lie, right? In fact, you learned a lot from them. I'm not gonna, you know, reduce their impact in your life, but at the same time, it's like, why are they not focused on themselves, right? So there is that frustration that I have about them, but that's none of your concern, pile 1. Okay, yeah, I feel like you learn to free yourself of any kind of shackles that you put on yourself, place on yourself. You started to take things lightheartedly. You started to have more fun after healing from this person or this situation. Okay, you have realized that nothing is as important as rest. Okay, and also detachment, because that is what makes you neutral, right? That is what can bring you to a place of equanimity, right? So the overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back and take a seat and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force of conscious direction, as you observe without engagement now, right? So I feel like this person has actually taught you to take a step back from unnecessarily worrying about the future, because no matter what, what's meant for you will always be yours. Like, that's what you're learning from this person, because like I said, this person is too immature, okay, and they still get away with stuff, or they still, land on their feet, right? So some things you have seen about this person and you have learned a lot from them as well. Okay, it's been a major spiritual lesson. Yeah, this person has also taught you not to make any hasty decisions with your heart. Okay, if you're not currently partnered, you have realized that it's always good to take this time to get to know yourself rather than constantly depending on another person for validation. Now, if you're involved with someone, you have learned to also relax and just be with your person, pile 1, okay? This is going to also be an uneventful moment in time. If you try to take too much action, or I feel like that's what you have realized in relationships as well. Like, you don't have to force things anymore. You don't have to unnecessarily prove yourself to someone, right? If things naturally flow, they naturally flow. And if they don't, they don't, right? We don't have to push things on each other. We don't have to force each other to be a certain way, right? This person has taught you that, is to be more relaxed, not force anything, because this person loves to force things, okay? This person loves to force their agenda down people's throats, down your throat especially, right? So you learn to take a step back, allow things to flow naturally, and you have learned to understand that that will create a whole beautiful renewal all by itself. You have also realized and learned that patience is the key to your heart's desire. Okay? So you take your time, you take your sweet time to now move forward towards things, and you don't mind being by yourself. You don't mind spending time towards your goals, towards what it is that will grow you, what it is that will nurture you and nourish you, because this person, they are incapable of nourishing anyone but themselves, and even for their own nourishment they need someone else. So it taught you how to be independent. It taught you how to be self-sufficient when it comes to your own emotions, and when it comes to your goals and your motivations and your drives and your passion, right? And also step into your true authenticity with all of this. All right? Yeah, this is what I'm getting for you, pile 1. So thank you so much for tuning in, pile 1. I've already mentioned that you can check out the description box for all the details I've already mentioned. Let me know in the comments if you made it till here. Give me a fox emoji in the comments below, or a moon emoji, to let me know that you have watched the reading until now. Okay, that is truly going to mean a lot to me, pile 1. All right, thank you so much, my love, and peace. All right, so pile 2, let's tap into what are you learning from your enemy in this lifetime. Okay, we have guide, pile 2 spirit. What is pile 2 learning from their enemy in this life? Oh, that card fell. Hold on, pile. All right, so pile 2, the card that fell down was Exorcist. We have Vampire at the bottom of the deck. So let's see if the vampire comes back again. Let's get one more for pile 2. What is pile 2 learning from their enemy in this lifetime? We have Angel. Yeah, we have the vampire still at the bottom of the deck. And we have Hedonist as well, but I won't take that. Okay. All right, so let's see. Pile 2. What is pile 2 learning from their enemy in this lifetime? Pile 2, I feel like this enemy of yours has actually activated a very strong spiritual side of you. Maybe some of you already know of this, or some of you have realized this, right? Like, you have gone through multiple spiritual awakenings because of this person, and you have realized how truly powerful and magnificent you are. I'm not even gonna lie to you, okay? Because I feel a surge of power and energy coming off of this spread, okay? And I feel like this enemy of yours could have tried to be in control of your finances or try to stop you from achieving your goals, okay? This person could have wanted to gain from you, gain your talents from you, your wisdom from you, your spiritual gifts from you. This person could have attacked you psychically, okay? This person could be someone who could have had a spiritual warfare on you, okay? And this has been going on for a long time, okay? This is a past lifetime thing. Pile 2 is what I'm picking up. And I feel like in the past life, you were a gift in this person's life. And this person thought of you as the enemy, like, because you were someone who was trying to help this person. This person thought of you having some kind of ulterior motive behind why you're helping them. Maybe this is a dynamic you have with this person even in this life, pile 2, okay? All you wanted was to be helpful to this person, or to be kind and giving to this person, wanting to help this person with no expectation in return. I feel like you didn't have any expectations from this person. You trusted this person, okay? You wanted to help this person, you wanted to guide this person. You wanted to free them of any kind of destructive impulses. You wanted to, I'm hearing you wanted to rescue them from their darkness or from themselves, right? And you learned a very, very valuable lesson, pile 2, is that you cannot help those that do not know how to help themselves or do not care about helping themselves. Because then they have to take it with the divine. Then the relationship between them and the divine, and how the divine deals with this person, is what comes into the picture. And even though you are angelic, you're still a human being, right? So there's a level of also realizing that no matter how powerful you are, because you're still a very humble person, I know that, pile 2, but I have to give you some truth here. I have to be slightly blunt here when it comes to this reading, and it's that sometimes when we are on a spiritual path and we are activating our spirituality because we are dealing with a lot of trauma, or we are healing certain trauma and baggage in our lives, right? What happens is, in that process, we also want to then save others, because now we have seen the results of doing the healing work, of doing the shadow work, of doing the trauma healing, right? And I feel like you could have tried to help this person as well, even though this person got you in that space or in that position in the first place, or this person triggered your traumas from your past. You could have still tried to help them. You wanted to save this person, because there was a level of guilt within you from a past life of how you couldn't help them in the past life. So you wanted to accomplish this in this life as well, is what I'm picking up, okay? This person could have been extremely destructive, like towards you, right? But it taught you how to go to the divine, because you realize that there is a higher power than whatever this person is trying to portray in front of you, and whatever this person is trying to make you fear about them, right? Because no matter how good or kind or loving or gentle you were towards this person always acted up. This person was either very destructive towards you, very critical towards you. Whenever you tried to guide this person thought that you had some kind of a motive, okay? This person could have also tried to push all of their own trauma onto you, because they didn't want to deal with it. So they stabbed you with all the trauma that they had to deal with, that they were supposed to deal with. They stabbed you with all their might to make sure that you feel worse pain than them, is what I'm hearing. You feel worse pain than them, right? And that also led to your spiritual awakening in a way, pile 2. is what I'm picking up. And this person always wanted a very strong control over you, but you learned to go to your higher self. You learned to go to the divine. You learned to ask for answers to the higher realms, to spirit, to the divine, to the universe, because there is always something higher than you. If you think that you are the end all be all, none of you have defied death to even think about that, right? So, like, period, right? So, I feel like this is a very, very valuable lesson for you, is not to give any unsolicited advice when it's not needed. I feel like you're learning this from this person. Not to jump in and rescue and help people when they have not asked for your help, when they have not volunteered and are genuinely looking for that level of mastery in this life. Because some people, let's be honest, pile two, some people are not meant to evolve in this life. Some people in their whole lifetimes are just meant to make mistakes maybe. Some people are constantly here to spread trauma before they can receive all of that back, right? So it's a learning journey, it's a learning curve, and we are nobody to judge based on why is this person not getting their karma, or why is this person not, because sometimes when we do that shadow work and when we go into the depths of what this person created for us, which is a kind of a hell, right? We want the person to also experience that hell. And I'm not saying this is who you are, because maybe at times you could have felt this as well. But I'm saying that this person is meant to deal with their karma in their own way. It's between them and the divine. So the valuable lesson for you has been to free yourself of this person, to free yourself of their destruction, free yourself of them trying to deplete you of your own energy, of your psychic energy, of your spiritual gifts, of their chronic complaining and codependency on you. Because I feel like they were never happy with you, this person. They were never happy. No matter what you did for them, it was never enough for them. They always looked at you from a place of distrust, period. What did it teach you? To trust yourself, to trust your spirit guides, to trust your ancestors, to trust your guardian angels. Now there's a whole team backing you up to guard you against this vampire. That's what I'm seeing, right? Very, very powerful. This person has taught you to never fear facing your own internal demons. You face them head on now. Or this is what you're learning. You're currently learning this. You're currently learning not to be taken advantage of, because you can overgive to the point of either smothering someone or feeling like you have depleted yourself to the point where you are empty or you have nothing to give. That could have also made you slightly bitter at times, and that could have made you want revenge or want retribution against this person. You could have gone through like a lot of emotions I'm picking up because of this person, right? But this person taught you that your full spectrum of emotions are important to experience in this lifetime before you can heal them, okay? The full spectrum of emotions are meant to be experienced so that you gain wisdom from them, you gain knowledge from them, right? That is what this person taught you, is even though this person could have acted innocent or angelic to mislead you towards you as well, they could have falsely claimed to also be someone like you, like as if they wanted to copy your spiritual gifts or pretend like they also are spiritual just like you, right? And that they are connected with angels, okay, that they are also connected with demons, if that's what you portray to the world, like, you work with angels and demons, so I do too. Like, I don't know, this is like some kind of a just trying to be like you but hate you at the same time. That's who this person is. They have two sides to them, and there will always be these two split, fragmented sides to them which are not unified with each other. They're constantly splitting into, like, splitting away from each other. That's what I'm hearing. And they because of their own splitting in consciousness, and how they have a lack of trust even towards themselves, which causes them to distrust you and others. This is eventually going to turn into a very big karmic problem for this enemy of yours. Okay? Yeah. This person has also taught you to trust yourself on a very, very deep, subconscious, unconscious level. So you're reaching into the depths of your own soul to understand, like, why did you have to go through this, right? You could have taken guidance from others. You could have learned to depend on other people as well. So initially you could have felt like you needed to like go at it alone, and sometimes it could have been very, very tough on you, pile 2. I can already pick up your energy, you know. Yeah. But I feel like it taught you how to see in the dark. Like now you can pick up on people who have darker emotions towards you, or who have darker intentions towards you. Like they want to harm you, or they want to mislead you, or even if they're acting innocent and angelic, you see right through them. Like you either see through their toxic positivity, or you see through that innocent act, right? And it could have also made you quite like fearless in terms of facing your own darkness, your own shadow, to the point where you also are slowly revealing your own dark side without hurting or harming anyone else. That's what I'm picking up, because your shadow is not inherently a bad thing. It is something that protects you, but you have to recognize what it is and then unify it within yourself, right? So I feel like you are in that process. That's what you're learning, is you're learning that all your emotions are valid. No matter how much this person complained about your emotions, or called you too sensitive, or criticized how you wore your clothes. Maybe this person made you like cover up a lot, or this person didn't want you to be seen. Okay, this person had jealousy about your beauty, about the way you look. They could have been very jealous of your hair, I'm picking up, because you have very luscious, thick, strong hair is what I'm picking up. Okay, some of you could have long hair, black hair. You could also wear bandanas, or this person could. Okay, yeah, but you're a very soul-centered, heart-centered person, pile 1, and you had to learn how to assimilate your shadow and integrate your shadow, and this person helped you with that. This person is teaching you how to do that. Okay, and they're doing that by creating hell for you in a way. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Let's get more on this. So pile 2 spirit, pile 2's enemy. What is pile 2's enemy teaching them? Yeah, with the tower here, this person is teaching you about your temper, about your own anger issues, and about how much anger you could have had. Because I feel like you could have been a very, very self-sacrificing person, pile 2. I can resonate so much with this pile, it's crazy. Like, I'm going to tell you something about myself as well, pile 2. I've been someone who genuinely loves to give from a space of my heart, right? And I can resonate with your energy here as well. Like, you are also someone who is like that. But sometimes what happens is, like with people like us, pile 2, we are empaths. Okay, we sense and feel emotions very strongly. So if someone is being very destructive or very violent or very negative towards us as empaths, we project it onto ourselves. We start blaming ourselves in our mind, like, I'm sure there's something wrong with me. If this person hurt me or betrayed me or slapped me or lied to me, something must be wrong with me inherently. Something is wrong. I don't deserve love, right? And we start going in that spiral. But again, that spiral is necessary for people like us, because we think it's our job to be the hero of the world and to save the world. That is what I've been through as well, Palto. I'm telling you, like, I wanted to save a person that was so destructive, so poisonous, so hurtful, and I'm not saying that this person did not have any good sides to them, right? Because that's why we are doing this reading, is what are you learning from this person. But you know that this person is 80% dark and 20% light, right? So that's what I'm talking about, even with what I have experienced, pile 2, right? So that has taught you to see the world from like also a darker lens. And you have this owl on your shoulder right there, so I feel like you are now able to pick up on danger and darker situations. Your nervous system could have been very affected due to this person, but in a way that has also taught you how to soothe and calm your nervous system, heal your body, heal and repair your mind, body and spirit. Okay, this person has also showed you how angry you can be when you have been unjustly treated, but that was only possible once you healed from this destruction that this person caused in your life. Okay, so some of you are either midway from this, or some of you are learning this currently, right? So we have King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person has anger issues themselves, but in a way, because of dealing with this person, your anger issues are something that came up to the surface for you, right? Because I feel like this person, no matter what, this person could have been very angry at you, very bitter, like bitter words. I'm hearing cruel words. And I'm with the King of Wands. This is a king that takes action. Okay, this is a very action oriented, dynamic king, but in reverse, this is violence. Sexual aggression is also something I'm picking up. This person could have tried to sexually be very aggressive towards you, right? There could be some trigger warning, right? There could have been something sexual going on here as well, which could have been non-consensual. Pile 2, right? I apologize, my loves, if you've been through this. Okay, let's get a bit more. Pile 2, Spirit. What are you learning from your enemy? Yeah, we have Queen of Coins. Beautiful. Look at your growth. Look at the abundance around you. And this person being in the desert right here, right? Deserted from you. Because they don't deserve to be in this greenery, in this space of you healing yourself, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, tending to your garden, finally. Closing your eyes towards this person, because this person knows nothing but tantrums, knows nothing but trying to force their demons onto you, force their control over you, right? Always wanting to act innocent in front of other people, but wanting to mislead others because they wanted to take advantage of their position and situation in your life, right? We have 9 of Cups. Wow. So what are you learning from this enemy? Pile 2. You are learning how to fulfill your own wishes. I'm hearing I'm my own hero. Pile 2. Like maybe you wanted to save this person because you wanted to be saved. This person could have taken advantage of your own trauma from your childhood. Okay, but maybe this person knew about your trauma and they preyed upon your trauma, or this person could have triggered that trauma unconsciously, right? Because they are also here to teach you something. We don't always have to thrash our enemies. No, they are here for a purpose, just like we are, right? And yeah, I feel like you have realized that you are your own hero. I feel like you have also started taking much better care of yourself. Like maybe this person criticized you a lot or said a lot of things that were judgmental or maybe very mean and cruel, right? And once you like cried out and once you shed your tears and once those tears dried and you started feeling a sense of calm and peace come over you and you accepted who this person is for what they are, right? It's like there are some things that they also helped you achieve, which is to love yourself that much deeply, right? To parent your inner child that much deeply, to look at your own demons that much deeply and to love your demons from the inside, to love your angels on the inside, because at the end of the day, both the demons and the angels are at war within you, right? They are both at war within you. So I feel like that's what you are learning with this person. At the bottom, we have Ace of Coins. Beautiful. I feel like you have also learned to capitalize on what it is that you are worth, what it is that you're capable of, what is your self-worth, what is your self-value, what value do you bring to the table, I'm hearing. And I feel like I'm hearing your self-esteem and your confidence and your understanding of who you are on a core level is becoming so strong and rooted, is what also I'm hearing, that it is going to be unshakable. So no matter what this person says to you, I feel like the evolution that this person is bringing in you is that you will not even have to speak a word. Your success and your level of determination towards being your own hero and fulfilling your own wishes and empowering yourself to stand up on your own 2 feet and achieve the level of success that you want to is going to be a slap on this person's face, which in turn is going to teach them a lot as well, right? It's like a reciprocal teaching and learning relationship we have with our enemies. Like, that's how it is, okay? That's how universe has planned it and decided it. So we just go along with it because we evolve through that, right? So yeah, we have death and rebirth right here. So I feel like you have killed a version of yourself that did not value yourself enough, that did not care about yourself enough, that did not care about your looks, about your self-care routine, about romanticizing your life, about also kind of being grounded is what I'm feeling, becoming reliable. I'm hearing there was a part of you because of this person that had shown you a part of your own shadow which was not worthy of finances. Like, your shadow felt not worthy of finances, of riches, of wish fulfillment, of having that opulent life, because this person could have judged you for it, or this person could have said certain things about like how you're only after money, or yeah, this person could have literally framed you as someone who they are, because I told you they are wanting to control your finances, they want to gain out of you, but they could have told other people or tried to make rumors about you and spread rumors about you that you are the financial leech. I'm hearing like you are leeching off of them, but they are the leech. And I feel like that's why you had to go to spirit. Like, you couldn't fight this by like, fighting fire with fire. This is a fire sign right here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You couldn't fight fire with fire. You realize this while, yeah, that's what I'm getting. And you realize that you had to take this opportunity for killing that version of yourself that was affected by this person at all, or expected this person to save you or rescue you in any way. You realize this, okay? And this is a powerful realization. Like, this is a powerful spread, pile 3. Congratulations. Like, I want to clap for you, okay? Because you deserve it. You deserve it. Yeah, that's why you are drawing in your wish fulfillment from the universe, because you are learning to become a light for other people, even if you didn't have other people lighting up the way for you in your darkness or in your own hell that was created by this person. You still decided to shine a light for others. You still are generous. You're still angelic. You're still someone who would guide and who would be generous and who would help others, but not at the expense of yourself anymore. That's what you're learning. You're learning not to overextend, not to self-sacrifice, right? You're learning how to be a light for others, but not by overextending and sacrificing yourself for the sake of it, right? You killed that version of yourself that wanted to do all of these things, because it's too much of light energy. It's too much of just being the savior, or and that also comes from, no matter how generous you think that looks, it comes also from a selfish space. Even I realized this, pile 2. Like, no matter how good I was always treated in a certain negative light, no matter how good I've been, right? So then there comes a point when you realize that there has to be a balance to something. There cannot always be this one side to everything, right? It's too one-dimensional, I feel. It's just too, it's just not how we are meant to evolve, okay? And that's what tarot has taught me as well, pile 2, right? Yeah, so for the zodiac signs, I'm seeing, for the zodiac signs, I'm seeing Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, okay, Aquarius. Yeah, these are the signs I'm seeing for you. Pile 2. Alright. Wow. Yeah, this person is teaching you how to get out of codependency completely. Like, your success is going to know no bounds because of how this person has tried to push their trauma onto you like that. It was very, very unfair of them to do that, but at the same time, that unfairness taught you how to survive initially and then how to thrive through it. That's what I'm getting here. Alright, so let's get an advice for you. Check out the description box for part 2 of this reading, which is what is the life purpose of your enemy? Like, what are they here to do? Do they even know, right? And why are they so focused on you? Instead, they should focus on themselves. So what is their life purpose? Like, what are they here to do anyway, right? Or are they just born to hate you or something like that, right? So we'll check it out on my Patreon. So check it out on the description box below. Part 2 of this reading. You can also check out my Etsy wishlist in case you would like to donate tarot decks or oracle decks to my channel. Okay, I have my Amazon wishlist, Etsy wishlist as well. You can book a personal reading with me through my Etsy shop. Etsy shop link is also given below. And you can check out my exclusive content on Patreon as well. Alright, where I teach you alchemy, I teach you magic and things like that. Alright, so let's see what's the advice, Spirit, for pile. We have to be fair. Yeah, I feel like this person could have treated you very much. Either they wanted you to be extremely fair and they were unfair towards you, right? And that taught you like how much you need to get away from this person or this situation, or how to deal with this person in a way where it doesn't take away from you, but at the same time you're not going to keep taking whatever BS they're going to throw at you. Yeah, because again, with not for you, like these games and mind games and manipulation, it's not for you. Like, it's not good for your hormones, it's not good for your skin, it's not, like, I'm telling you, it's not good for your skin, it's not good for your health. The chaos that this person brings is not good for your soul. And your guides, your ancestors, your angels have told you this. So you're very clear on that. And you have to be fair to yourself now, because this person expects too much out of you. And that's something you cannot give, because it would just mean you sacrificing your soul for this person. And that's not possible, right? So you're learning that, okay? You're learning a very strong lesson about balance in this lifetime, okay? You could be a Libra, okay? We have to be fair, so you could be a Libra. Let's see, 38. Okay, okay, so this person has taught you how to be more balanced, more justice oriented, okay? Stand up for the underdogs, pile 2. This person has taught you how you can consider options in your life rather than only going in one direction after a plan. You have also learned how to interesting, this person doesn't want me to speak, or I don't know what's going on. There could be some spiritual warfare towards me, and honestly, the more energy they send towards me, the more it's actually going to help me. So whoever this is, like, they genuinely don't bother me, because there's so many things I know that I can use this energy for, right? So if you're listening to me right now, first of all, you listening to me right now is paying me money, right? Because my channel is monetized, so I'm getting paid for whatever you're listening from me, right? So if you're trying to attack me or whoever this is, okay, I'm not talking to you, pile 2. This could be someone who is not wanting me to, do what I do, because it triggers them, right? Triggers their small personality. Anyways, right? So this person has taught you how to be of mutual benefit to someone. So you are not someone who just want to solely who just wants to solely benefit for themselves, but you also want to go 50-50, or you also want a balanced reciprocal relationship. You don't want to just give and then become empty and then feel like, we've gone through that roller coaster. That's what this person has taught you. Okay, this person has taught you the law of cause and effect as well. Okay, so this person has taught you, pile 2, that life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from being, from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving to letting go to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place, right? Accept them without judgment and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. Pile, look at that. Look at the message, pile 2, right? I've been saying this the whole time. All of this terror and this hell that this person wanted to bring about in your life has actually taught you such a beautiful lesson of knowing your own balance, of knowing your own darkness, your own light, knowing how to balance them both within yourself, knowing how to accept yourself without judgment, having that inner parent within you that loves you, inner child within you that loves you, that cares for you, your whole spirit team that loves you and cares for you. So no matter what you lost because of this person, you gained a whole lot more, right? I always say that sacrifice is not a loss, sacrifice is an exchange. And that's what you've learned in this, through this enemy. You reap what you sow. For every cause there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. Pile 2. Okay. Oops, I forgot to read the love part of this. Hold on. Yeah. What has this person taught you in love? This person has taught you how to achieve fairness even in relationships. Pile 2. This person has taught you to listen as well as to speak, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is so much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. So this person has actually taught you to see all sides of a situation, all sides of the person that you love or the person that loves you, all sides of yourself, all spectrums of your own emotion. Remember, I told you about that. That was a channel, right? And your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued and respected. Be fair to all. That's what you've learned. Is because this person disrespected you and treated you like trash, you know how it feels to be treated like trash. Are you going to do that to someone else? No. But are you going to overextend yourself to the point where like you're done and dusted and now there's nothing to give and you feel bitter and angry and resentful towards the world and towards people because of the traumas that were caused? No. Because now you deal with those demons within you that are coming at you, gnawing at you. And you befriend them, you love them, you take care of them, and that's how you evolve. Right? So any kind of injustice and inequity that have been a part of your life, they have not truly defined your experience. What has defined your experience and what you are learning and the definition of learning from this person is what you make of this experience. What are you creating out of the chaos that this person brought in your life? And honestly, you are becoming your own hero. You're creating something that you have never created before. And this is opening new doors for you, new pathways for you, new opportunities for you to earn wealth, to make your own living, to be independent, to stand tall and not look down upon people because you stand tall. But you don't want to be looked down upon because you have a generous heart and that you care and you genuinely deeply care for people, right? So now you know how to genuinely be there for yourself, stand up for yourself, and love yourself, take care of yourself, and also know how to mutually benefit with the other person. And that's what you're learning through this person. Okay? You're learning the value of fairness and the value of mutual benefit based on how difficult it was to achieve with this person and how valuable that is to you because of this. Okay? So this is what I have for you, pile 2. Check out the part 2 of this reading in the description box below. If you want to check out my services, my wish list or donation links or Patreon, all the links are given in the description box below. If you made it until here, put a scales emoji below to let me know that you have reached this part of the reading. I would truly appreciate it, and I would love to hear from you. Does this resonate with you? If it does, let me know in the comments below. Do like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in your next reading. Peace. Alright, so pile 3, pile 1 and 2 have been very intense. Now let's see what your enemy is teaching you for pile 3. Let's tap into pile 3 spirit. What is pile 3's enemy teaching pile 3 in this life? What is pile 3's enemy teaching pile 3? Okay. Oh, we have all 3 cards. We have damsel in reverse. We have hero and heroine. And we have addict. Okay. And I'll keep this at the bottom of the deck. We have thief. Okay. All right. Pile 3, what is your enemy teaching you in this lifetime? Okay, so the first thing I'm getting for you, pile 3, is that your enemy is someone who loves to cast illusions upon you, and these could be romantic illusions, literally. Okay, so this is also emotional manipulation is what I'm picking up from this enemy of yours, right? So this is literally a lover who's turned into an enemy, right? And this is someone that you personally trusted and you personally confided in and you cared for genuinely, right? And I feel like somewhere, pile 3, this person is teaching you, first of all, how to not get caught up in romantic illusions, right? So if a person is saying one thing, but the person is showing you a different action altogether, then which one do you believe in? Do you believe in the fancy words, or do you believe in the person putting in action behind those words, right? Backing their words up with action, right? So this is something initially you did not learn because this enemy of yours took advantage of your naivety and the fact that you could not easily decipher whether this person was lying to you or this person genuinely cared for you and loved you. And the more and more you started loving this person, the more and more you realized how much this person is actually someone who has either like a poverty consciousness or a consciousness of lack. Like this person doesn't believe that they can create value from their inherent core self. They can't do that, right? And so what they do is, because they can't do that, they have to portray a certain image. Okay, I'm picking up this person is very good, like very smooth criminal, I'm hearing. Yeah, that's the song I'm hearing. Maybe this person likes Michael Jackson, or you both could have heard Michael Jackson together. But regardless, I'm hearing some of you had a fight about Michael Jackson with this person. Interesting. Okay. So regardless, this person is a smooth criminal. It's a smooth talker. Okay, this person is a charmer. This person is a seducer, right? But this person does it out of projecting an illusion that they want you to believe, so that they can It's like how a trickster plays with the cards in front of you, a magician that tries to trick you with their card tricks, right? It's like that. Like, they distract you with looking at this particular location and then they are stealing something from here, or that's what I'm seeing. Like, I'm seeing a pickpocket. This person could have had an issue with pickpocketing, or there's a word for this, right? Pile 3, let me know in the comments. Like, picking up things from the stores and things like that. It's like a unconscious thing or like a subconscious thing. They just do it automatically. What is that called? Is it kleptomania? I hope I'm not wrong, but if I am, please correct me. I love to be corrected as well. So yeah, this person could have a habit of that because they don't feel like they have an inherent value, right? And I feel like you are the kind of a person, pile 3, you are someone who genuinely craves healthy romance, but you had to learn it the hard way. Like, you had to get to a space of understanding what healthy romance is because you had to go through this enemy, right? And this person took you through hell, I'm seeing, definitely, right? Because I feel like either they started competing with you or they started comparing to you, even though they are your lover. Like, they're not supposed to compete with you, right? I'm seeing this couple like trying to compete with each other for some reason, trying to prove to each other that who is better or who can do better, right? And not in a healthy way. This is like in a toxic way where, like, I want to show a false sense of heroism, and that is how I get to I don't know, be egotistical and be an egomaniac in the situation. That's how this person felt, right? And I feel like you could never win a battle with this person. Like, every time, I feel like the mask slowly started to slip off eventually about this person. Initially, you were naive about this, so you kept getting caught in their romantic illusions, right? And they seduced you, and they were very charming, and they were a smooth criminal, right? So it was very, very like, this person knew how to get you in and how to get you riled up for a relationship with them and for a situation with them in that way. But then you started seeing the mask slip off and they started competing with you. Okay, they could have had a problem with addiction, with drugs, with substances, with alcohol. So they could have had an issue with, like, also, if they consumed alcohol, they could have talked down upon you, or after having a lot of alcohol, they wanted to like let their inhibitions go and show you what their true self is. Okay, be very critical or harsh, very rude towards you because they are the hero, like, because the illusion they cast upon you is that they are the hero or they are the heroine, whatever, right? So they want to take up the space of like, I am the person who did this, and that is why the relationship is where it is. So you need to listen to me, and you need to bow down to me, and you need to understand that I am the savior of this relationship, right? And somewhere it's like, initially you wanted someone to save you as well, because again, we are getting the damsel in distress energy right here. So maybe you were going through something when this person came into your life, and this person saw that as an opportunity to prey upon it, right? And initially you got caught up in this web of lies that this person was kind of spewing on you. But eventually you realize that this person started competing with you, this person started putting you down, your looks down, the way you take care of yourself down. Maybe you stopped taking care of yourself eventually because this person anyways was never happy with what you did, okay? There could have been some sexual issues in this connection, so this person could have blamed you for not like feeling sexual towards you because you don't take care of yourself or you are not doing enough for them, right? And that could have caused you to go into this spiral of insecurity, like what did I do wrong? I think I did something wrong. I think I don't deserve this. I don't think I'm worthy, right? So somewhere, what is this person teaching you, pile 3? Because again, I'm getting you could have gotten into addiction as well. Okay, somewhere you could have caught on to this energy that this person had, because this person could have also started like not only acting. It's interesting how I'm not able to speak because there's a huge spiritual attack on me, but I surpass all these attacks, period. Like, I'm beyond this, so nothing phases me whoever is attacking me, nothing phases me, I promise you, okay? So if you're wasting your money, your time, your energy on me, know that that money and energy is going to benefit and prosper me to infinity, to eternity. I call that upon my life right now, okay? So let me be and let me do my work. I love doing this for people, right? Okay. So sorry, pile 3. I had to take that break because I feel like there's some intrusion happening in my energy while I'm reading for people, and this is something that has slowly started to happen. So not that it affects me, because I know how to take care of these things, right? But it's just that I have to also let the other person know, who is also spending so much time and energy and investing into me, because I feel like they inherently love me so much that they are doing this. There's no other reason. They genuinely love me so deeply that they're spending their money and their, rituals and, buying certain things, or they're already using whatever they have with their hard-earned money to invest in me. Like, it's beautiful. Anyway, I'm sorry for going on the rant, pile 3. You let me know, that, if this is also teaching you something. But regardless, if you want to learn from me, by the way, there's an alchemist here on my Patreon. You can head there and you can learn how to transform this energy that this enemy has brought you into, okay? Especially if you're midway into the transformation or earlier into the transformation. So regardless, this person does not just have to be an addict and does not just have to be an egomaniac or egotistical towards you, but this person could have stolen your money, creative ideas, stolen your energy, your affection, and any kind of powers that you thought that you lacked, okay? So whatever they told you you lacked, they actually stole it from you. They stole it from you, pile 3. So what did you learn from this person? You learned that this is definitely not a healthy relationship. Like, you definitely learned that this is not the way to go, right? Like, pile 3, god damn it, this is not the way to go. And this person has been trying you, right? But in a way, they taught you what not to manifest, what not to attract in your life, especially if you want to have a healthy relationship, right? And you also are learning how to spot red flags within people, especially if they cast an illusion upon you from the first get-go, right? And you get drawn into that seductive quality of that person. You're learning how to calm down a little bit when it comes to the initial stages of the relationship. Some of you could also idealize your person or put your person on a pedestal. You're learning how to calm that down. You're learning how to temper that, tame that within you, right? Because there's a lot of sexual manipulation, okay, and sensual manipulation that's going on through this person. So you are realizing how those sensual manipulation tactics have worked upon you until now, and how can you notice them from the first get-go, right? Like, for example, if you're just on the second date or third date and you notice that this person is trying to get close to you even though you're not comfortable with that, you're understanding, right? You're developing more patience, you're developing more keen sense of knowledge while you are also dating them, or you're getting to know them, or you're getting courted by them, or you are courting them. You're understanding, like, how much is this person drinking while they are dating me, right? Or, for example, while we are going on a date, how much is this person drinking? How consistently are they drinking every time we meet, right? Like, there's a lot of observations that you are learning to make based on this enemy being this way towards you, right? For example, if someone is acting like, they are your savior, like they can help you, they can become the unimaginable version of that powerful person that you're looking for in a relationship, right? This person has taught you how to look at that objectively, how to look at these qualities within a person with a fine-tooth comb or with a magnifying glass, to be patient and to understand what is going on in the psyche of this person, right? Because like I said, you want something healthy. You don't want a person who is trying to use their heroism against you, because you are coming from a space of vulnerability and lack and limitation and feeling like you are not enough or you're not good enough, and you're not letting anyone use you for that. You're not letting anyone steal from you because of that, right? Just because you want some company, or just because you feel like you're lonely, that you want to be in a relationship. You're learning how to not do that. You're learning how to not be addicted to relationships. Okay, you're learning how to not depend on other people for your own needs. Okay, you're learning how to rely on yourself. You're learning how to be interdependent in relationships. Wow, I love that for you, pile 3. I genuinely love that for you. You're learning how to be interdependent. You're not dependent on the person, but you are independent, yet there is a reliance on the other person, right? Because you want each other in each other's lives. You don't need each other, right? Because that needy energy comes from a space of lack, and that is how you approached your relationships in the past. But now what your enemy is teaching you is how to be the savior of yourself, how to be the savior of your own life. Some of you are also, if you could have become an addict because of this person and what this person did to you, this enemy did to you, you could be learning how to tame that addiction, how to let go of that addiction. Maybe this addiction keeps coming back in your life. You are learning how to tame it though. You're learning how to control it. You're learning how to not be a slave to a person, place, or a thing anymore, right? You're learning that you have a passion for a journey of self-empowerment, because it's like this person could have tried to really push you down. This person could have been a major block or an obstacle for you to not realize how empowered you can be in this life. This person always wanted you powerless and helpless, right? This person always wanted you to need them, always crave them, always want them. And the more you wanted them, the more they could play tricks on you, right? Yeah. This person also could have been someone who compromised their own integrity and honesty a lot of times in this relationship, right? And somehow this also allowed for an addictive pattern to have authority over this person's inner spirit, pile 3. So you're learning how to have authority over your own inner spirit when it comes to any kind of addictive tendencies you have towards relationships, towards substances, towards anything that hooks you to the point where you feel helpless without it, or you feel like you won't be able to survive without it, or something like that. Okay, so sorry, pile 3, I had to shut the video because I had to sneeze, and that sneeze is always a confirmation for the reading, but I didn't want to sneeze in the mic, especially if you're listening to me on your earphones. So yeah, there's a lot you're learning from this person. Now let's get some tarot as well. Okay, this person could wear a hat, or this person could be losing their hair, or this person could have like less hair, okay, or they're losing their hair. Okay, that's why they could wear hat to cover up their hair, or they could wear like a wig to cover up their hair. Yeah, I feel like this person is also teaching you how to take care of yourself, like, because no matter how much this person criticized you for who you were, because they saved you, they were your savior, and you were the problem always, and you didn't do this, you didn't do that, you were not sexy enough to turn them on, whatever it is, right, to put you down. It's like you realize that you are much more beautiful than them on the inside as well as on the outside, because I feel like you learned how to take care of yourself, you learned how to look in the mirror and love yourself for who you truly are, and you're learning that. I feel like that's what you're learning. This person could have wanted to steal these things from you, your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your self-worth. Yeah, we have judgment, because this person could have judged your looks, judged the way you sexually perform, or judged the way that you, like, do your hair, wear your clothes, do your makeup, if you're a female listening, right? And if you're a male, like, how do you wear your hair, or what do you wear, what clothes you wear,
I don't know, like just putting you down to the point where you don't feel good enough without them saying, ooh, that looks good. Like they wanted that high, you know, with you, so that they can then, you know, do whatever it is that they want and keep you under their thumb, is what I'm hearing, right? But I feel like they're teaching you how to elevate from that perspective, right? And achieve freedom from this. Some of you could have blonde hair, long blonde hair. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of blonde hair here, brunette blonde hair. Okay, highlights. Some of you could have highlights in your hair. This person could wear suits, or this person could love red or black, or you could. Okay, red, black is coming through very strongly here. Oh, we have red again with the Emperor. I saw Emperor here. Yeah. So what is this enemy teaching you? This enemy is truly teaching you self-empowerment and who it is that you're meant to be without them, truly. No lies about that. Okay. Yeah, we have the 5 of Cups. Right? So what is this enemy teaching you for pile 3? To not be so judgmental and critical of yourself just as much as this person was. Okay, now there could have been a parent in your life who could have been as critical as this person for some of you. Okay, and this could have caused you to attract a person so that you could heal that wound of taking it too personally, especially when someone is criticizing you or someone is putting you down. You had to learn how to not take that personally, because the person that is putting you down on that level thinks about themselves on that level, right? So I told you, like, this person is losing their hair, like they feel like they're aging as well, so they could have told you that you are a hag or you are aging, or that's why I don't get turned on. Like, this is a lot of like mean judgmental words being spewed upon you because they lack the ability to anyways get turned on, like something like that. Like they have a deficiency, but they are telling you that you are to blame for that deficiency. Like that's what I'm picking up with this energy, right? So what are they teaching you is that you're not deficient in anything, and if you are, you love yourself for even those flaws and those deficiencies. That's what this person is teaching you. This person is teaching you how to open your heart towards your own self-empowerment, towards your journey, towards finding that right person for you. And if you can't find that person, you're not going to judge yourself for that. You're not going to judge your emotions and your heart for that, but you're going to wait. You're going to be patient. You're learning patience. You're learning patience to not judge your emotions and judge your heart because it can love so deeply. But you are understanding that for you to attract that right kind of a person, you also need to level up on that level. You also cannot be someone who's a damsel in distress, or someone who always requires someone to save you from a situation, or save you from this world, or save you from some terrible trauma that happened to you. Nobody is going to save you, pile 3. And you're learning this. Nobody is going to save you in this world. It's you who has to save yourself, period. Yes, there are people who are going to be on your journey to support you during this phase. Yes, there are people who, if you join AA, you will have certain people team up and talk about their own struggles and their own journeys. That will support you. That can aid you to a certain level. But self-mastery comes from also you understanding that you also have to give it to yourself. And that's what this enemy is teaching you at the end of the day as well. Right? This person is also teaching you that you are not for playing games here. You are here to create a legacy. And if people want to play games about your legacy, right, then the joke's on them, I'm hearing, pile 3. That's what this person is teaching you. Like, that you don't want to waste your time, right? You don't want to waste your time. You want to do things that make your heart sing with joy. Your family, and the get together and the gathering and the tribal feeling and the energy of having people that are loyal towards you, that support you through thick and thin. Like you want to build that for yourself. And it's something that comes from a space of being open-hearted, yet also being self-empowered to protect that heart from people that want to judge it or people that want to condemn it. And for that, if you have to play chess, then so be it, pile 3, right? You're learning how to be strategic with who to give your heart to. You're learning how to be strategic with who to build your legacy with. And if that is not possible, if there's a person who always wants to bring you down, wants to judge you, wants to tell you that you are the problem or you are the culprit, you're off of there. You don't want another block towards your legacy, because then you know that you are self-sabotaging with the thief. You are creating that blockage, right? So this is a lot of spiritual maturity. This is a lot of self-realization, self-actualization that you're learning through this enemy, right? And whatever this person did towards you is never something that is a reflection of who you are. Some of it, yes, because you had to work through your own damsel energies, right? But other than that, there's a lot of projection happening onto you that is not yours. It's their ish that they have to deal with, that they are bringing in your life. Do you have to take care of that? No. Are there people in society who can take care of such a person or who deserve such a person? Yes, totally. People who still have to learn. I'm getting people who are at the earlier stages like you have been at one point. Those people are going to learn from such a person, to be honest with you. Okay? So every person that we encounter in our lives are meant to teach us something very, very valuable. And I feel like this person has also taught you how to be more disciplined, more structured, more logical as well. So combining your logic with your emotions rather than just being all emotions and getting swept up in illusions, you are learning how to see the game before it happens. Or yeah, you have to be, because you have a very, very deep and a pure heart towards people. So you have to understand where things are coming from, why things are happening the way they are happening, right? And if someone is bringing you sorrow, grief, keeping you stuck in past traumas, you don't want to deal with that, right? Because this person could have brought you to that level. Like you felt like you have lost everything after you lost this person. Or if you are currently with this person, like you feel like you are down in the dumps, like there's no recovering from this. But Spirit is saying, no, Pile 3, wake up. There's so much treasure waiting for you to be acknowledged by you. Once you learn that this is actually teaching you to stand up on your own 2 feet and to combine logic with emotion, and to also look forward to creating your legacy with the right kind of people through interdependence, Pile 3, right? Because 8 of Pentacles in reverse, this person never wanted to work on this connection with you. They never wanted to work on it in the first place. All they wanted is what they could take from you. That is all they wanted from the beginning, right? So you learned how to give in balance. You learned how to judge yourself in balance. And that is what you're learning. If you still haven't mastered this, this is something that you're mastering currently, right? Yeah, because I feel like you know what I'm talking about, Pile 3. You know what I'm saying. Like, your intuition resonates with this message clearly with the High Priestess. And you also knew that this was coming, like this person was turning into this. Like somehow you knew, but you still went in, and that's, you could beat up yourself about this. Like you could be very critical and judgmental towards yourself about this. Like, I saw the red flags, I saw some things that were red flags, and yet I jumped into it, and yet I gave this person chance after chance, right? Yeah, you could be very burdened about that. But Spirit is saying no time is lost, nothing in this situation is wasted. You have gained a lot more than you're realizing, right? And you need to know that you have gained a level of understanding what you do not want in your life, and that is the biggest gain that you can ever receive, because it's from personal experience, right? No matter how much a person writes their own experience in books, unless you experience it, you do not know it for yourself, right? And knowledge is a great thing to have. I'm not against knowledge in any way, but I always prefer experiences more than knowledge. Like, that's who I am as a person. I've realized that as well. So I feel like that's who you are as well, Pile 3. Like, you're realizing that you're learning from this person. Like, you want to experience, and to experience you need to have that big heart and that courage to be able to experience, but also to have that strategy, right? Because going into an experience without any kind of preconceived thought is naivete, right? So you're learning that balance here, so that you can attract this 10 of cups. Some of you could be into same-sex relationships as well, okay? So you're trying to weigh the options, and you're trying to understand, like, is this something I want? Do I want happiness, or do I want legacy? Do I want emotional fulfillment, or do I want a financially stable life with my family? Or can I have both? Or can I just do one? Like, there's a lot that you're learning, there's a lot that you're understanding, because this person wanted to steal all of those ideas and your dreams and your goals away from you. So you realize the value of it. You realize the value of building it from within and keeping it for yourself, and growing from there, right? That's what you're learning. You're learning to create your own 10 of coins, your own legacy. All right? And this is also shedding a light on any kind of potential wealth within you that can never be stolen, pile 3. So you have also realized, no matter what this person could have taken away from you, it could be your emotions, your affection, your money, your status, I don't know, this person could have tried to destroy you in a lot of ways. But this person could not take away your heart and your ability to get back up no matter what. I see you climbing the mountain regardless. Like, no matter how much you bring me down, I'll keep climbing. Like, you can't stop me. I'm hearing juggernaut. You can't stop me. I'm unstoppable, right? I'm hearing that Sia song, Unstoppable. That's literally my caller tune on my phone. So if you call me, you'll hear that song. Unstoppable, right? So that's what you're learning at this phase. You're unstoppable. And this person will not be able to stop you, because this person is actually, I'm hearing propulsed you. I don't know if that's a word. Propulsion, right? This person has like catapulted you into this, okay, without even realizing it. This person didn't want to do that. This person always wanted you under their thumb, right? But they, in a way, they just ended up doing that, right? And that's how enemies actually help us so much, even though we can at times see them as a villain or see them as someone who's like, creating fear and havoc in our lives. Like, yes, they do initially cause a lot of chaos, but eventually that turns out to be something that's so beautiful, because we alchemize that, we change the lead they give us into gold, right? So that's what's happening here. You are alchemizing this situation, okay? Let's see, anything else that I'm getting as to what you're learning? Also, you will be easily able to recognize, like, if there is anyone who's trying to get with you and they are an addict, or like they are into addictions, or they are going to be addicted to you. Like, you will avoid unhealthy codependency at all cost, and codependency is always unhealthy. So I don't know why I had to mention both those words together, but regardless, okay, I'm a human, I make mistakes, right? And I love making mistakes as well. Like, even I'm programming myself, pile 3. Maybe you are too. Like, I love making mistakes, right? Like, I have to do that because I also have this very strong, like, perfectionistic tendency. Like, I want to be a perfectionist, right, at everything. And I'm not perfect. Nobody is perfect in this world. So what's the point, right? What's the point of trying to be so fake? Like, it's annoying, to be honest. It's just too much work, I feel like. And authenticity is something that is really drawing me in more and more. And in such a glamorized and a fake way of projecting beauty and the way that things are currently in society, I feel like it does cause a lot of insecurities within a lot of people because of that, right? So I feel like this is what this enemy is teaching you as well. Like, maybe you have started becoming more natural in the way you keep your hair or keep yourself, like, because this person has put you down so much. Like, what else could anyone else do? Like, this person has really made you powerless in that way, to the point where you were like, okay, from here there is nowhere to go but back up, right? Like, that's what I'm hearing, okay? Yeah, so zodiac signs I'm picking up is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio is very strong in this reading, okay? I think I mentioned Pisces, Sagittarius, okay? These are the signs. You could have these signs or your person could, okay? Now let's get an advice and also check out the description box for part 2 of this reading, which is what is the life purpose of your enemy? Like, what are they here to do? What are they here to accomplish? Because they're so focused on you. They're so focused on how to get you down, how to make sure that you are judging yourself forever. Like, you know, it's like their mission is this, but what the heck is their true mission? Like, what the heck is their higher self wanting them to do in this world, right? If you want to figure that out, if you're curious about this person in any way, check out the part 2 of this reading. It's on Patreon. I also teach you alchemy on my Patreon. I teach you small rituals and magic for free as well. So you can join there for free, or you can join my alchemist tier for learning alchemy through me. Or you can also join my pick a card tier, where I upload exclusive pick a card readings for you. You can also book a personal reading with me through my Etsy shop. The Etsy shop link is given below. You can also donate tarot decks and oracle decks on my Etsy wishlist or my Amazon wishlist. Both the wishlist links are given in the description box below. Alright? And if you feel extra generous, you can also donate to my channel, my loves. Alright? So yes, give me a mountain emoji below, okay? If you have reached this part of the reading, I would love to hear from you, okay? And hear your story. If this is resonating with you, let me know in the comments. It helps me as a reader, right? I'm not a perfect reader, and I'm always also giving out general readings on YouTube, right? So if I make mistakes, I love it when you correct me. Like, yes, please correct me, pile 3. I don't know why I'm saying that in your pile specifically, but I think that's also what you are overcoming, right? So we are doing it together. Like, we are overcoming this stuff together, this irritating perfectionistic tendency, okay? It's irritating, to be honest, okay? Yeah, so let's see. Pile, ooh, we have all that glitters. I love that. Yeah, you're realizing, pile 3, fake stuff, fake, right? You're realizing fake from real. That's what you're learning. At the bottom of the deck, we have a leg up. Yeah, because you want connections where you can get a leg up, where you can give a leg up, right? You don't have to, like, just because you have a certain advantage of how you talk and how you move, that, you know, you want to abuse that power over another person, right? This person could have been like that, your enemy, right? Because I feel like they lack a sense of self-worth and understanding that they have what it takes to also build from that space that you want to build. But I feel like the more this person did that to you, the more they awakened this very dangerous side to you, pile 3, I feel, you know, this very dangerous, authentic side of you, this very evolved and grown and matured side of you, this very truthful and honest side to you. And doesn't mean that you're honest with everyone who comes your way. It just means that you're honest with yourself, and that's what matters the most, right? Because once you're honest with yourself, you know how to be honest with the right people. That's what I'm getting. Wow, that's powerful, pile 3. And I feel like the mask that this person was wearing with you, it was because they wanted to shine for you in such a way so that they could distract you. That was their shine. That was the glitter that they were putting on so that you could not see what's rotten underneath, is what I'm hearing, right? But then spirit came through in your life and spirit showed you what's going on, right? That's why you are watching this reading in the first place. It's spirit channeling and sending you to this reading. Like, go watch VriEvolution Tarot's reading. Just go and watch it right now, pile 3, right? So yeah, that's like literally that. My reading is literally this leg up for you. Like, yes, you know, we are both these polar bears together, pile 3, right? High five. Okay, so let's read let's read the all that glitters, so we'll understand like what exactly have you learned, or what are you learning from this enemy. So you're learning a need to see beyond the superficial, pile 3, okay? You're not going to be fazed by the superficial, by the glitters, by the glitz and glamour and the things like that, because I'm getting you're getting more natural, you're getting more DIY, you're starting to do those things because you were so harshly judged for the things that you either never did, or whatever you did, that now there's no fear of judgment, or this is where you're headed because of this person. Like, this person has no idea what dangers they have awakened within you, because they put you down to such a corner where that lioness or that tigress or that tiger lion awakened within you. Now there's no stopping you, right? Unstoppable, right? So the desire to also don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, that's also something you're learning here, because I told you that you're not someone who's just going to be honest for the sake of it, because there's so much you learned here. There's so much that you learned so that you could also protect your heart with your logic. This is something you did not have before, but this person taught you that because they played games with you. So you learned their tricks as well, and some of their tricks you can actually apply, in a way which is not hurting anyone else, but it's also protecting you at the same time. And it's something that's also giving you that safety net to work with in relationships before you can attract that legacy, right? Yeah. Also, you're also learning how to try to be something. So you have learned how to not to try to be something that you're not, right? Because it takes a lot of effort. That's what I'm hearing. Like, it's tiring. Like, you get eye bags, you lose your hair. This person is already losing their hair, and they have the audacity to talk to you on such a low level, right? Because they are projecting their own insecurities onto you. So also you're realizing that you're learning how to not chase after every sparkly new thing. Okay, this person could have taught you that, because this person could chase a lot of sparkly things or new things, or they get interested in a new person or a new situation very quickly, like a moth to a flame is what I'm hearing. So what you're learning is that it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. So, Payal, that's what you have learned, my love. Are you realizing the power of what this person has given you, no matter how much of a loser you think they are? I don't care how pissed off you are at what they have done. I don't care. Are you learning? Are you understanding what value you have gained just because of them being a loser? That is how you make lead into gold. That is alchemy. This glitter turns into real gold because now you extract the wisdom out of this, right? You squeeze it out of the situation. Okay? So, this card signals it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. That's what you're learning. You're learning to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or a person? Pile 3. Imagine if whoever this person is, imagine if they are stripped of their charm, whatever status they show off. Maybe they show off that they have a lot more wealth than they do, and they actually steal behind closed doors, right? If they were not showing off to you that they were wealthy or they were doing well financially or whatever, because whenever people do those things, it's coming from a place of wanting to reach a certain level to attract things, in a way to lure things is what I'm getting. Like when a person is financially trying to show off what they have or try to steal from others to elevate in status, right? It's coming from an undertone of wanting to manipulate someone or wanting to seduce someone with that glitter, right? But it's just glitter. It's not gold as well. It's just right? It's an illusion. So you're learning how to see that, pile 3. Literally. That's what you're learning. You're learning that a person with a big house or a big car and claiming to have all the riches in the world, would they be that same person without all of that? Like, who are they without that? Who are they when they are naked? Who are they when they are cut off from all of that? Are they a person of substance? Would you even spend 1 minute with that person? What are you going to learn from that person? Like, what are you going to gain? Is that going to be a healthy connection? Because without those things, they will anyways be even more toxic than this, right? Like, at least now, they at least are trying to steal and live off of other people's energy and trying to put other people down, right? So this is a deep freaking lesson right here that you're learning, pile 3. Okay? Yes, so pile 3, this is what I have for you. Yours is a bit shorter than pile 1 and 2, but I feel like it's a very straightforward message for you today. And I'm so glad that I got to channel this for you. Let me know in the comments, did you enjoy this? Did you resonate with this? Do you feel like this person is a loser for doing this to you? But do you also feel like this person brought a lot of value in your life, because now you see through stuff like no other? Like, it's no one's business, pile 3. Like, you love yourself like it's no one's business. You protect your heart like it's no one's business, because you know you want the real thing now. You're done with the fake, you're done with the superficial, you're done with the glitz, the glamour, the ooh, wow, wow, boom, right? You're done with that. And I'm so proud of you for being done with that, because I'm done with that too. I think the world is done with this, pile 3. I think we are all reaching a level where we are done with this fake, superficial bullshit, right? Yeah. Anyways, enough about my rant. Thank you so much for letting me channel for you. Check out the description box. If you are interested in any of my services, products, you can reach out to me through my email or through my Patreon or through my social media. All the information is given in the description box below. And if you reached until now, I think I mentioned the mountain, right? So mountain emoji, if you have reached to this point of the reading, or a mask emoji as well. I would love a mask emoji if you can share one. Or you can share your experience about what you have been experiencing with this person, right? We would love to know, and we would love to gain wisdom together, okay? Because I'm your internet bestie in a way, right? Because here I'm just talking to you and getting to know you, and I'm so glad that I'm able to do so, pile 3. All right? So thank you so much, pile 3. Lots and lots of love to you. Very proud of you. Take care of yourself. Have a great day ahead, and